Maddux, and Joe Madd's going to hand the ball off to Dylan Bundy, and there's no doubt that he has been the best pitcher the Angels have had all season long. He did stumble in his last start, and the hope is that he's able to bounce back. This is what he's done the last 2 starts after allowing 3 or more earned runs, 14 1/3 innings, just 3 earned runs, an ERA of 1.88. I love the opponent batting average of 1.93 in Goobies we saw in the first 2 games of this series. This is a ball club that is very susceptible to the breaking ball, and Bundy's got a great slider.
Yeah, he does, and he makes adjustments in between starts very, very well. You definitely feel he's going to get that feel for that curveball and slider. He's averaging over 10 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. The only Angel to do so since Nolan Ryan. So he doesn't have that 99-mile-an-hour fastball, but his feel for his slider, his curve, and his split-finger changeup has been very, very good. I expect him to make that adjustment and have a really good game here this afternoon.
All right, Kyle Gibson is going for the Texas Rangers, and he's coming off a pretty good start against the Houston Astros.
Well, when you win a game 1-0 against the Astros down there in Minute Maid Park, you know you got everything working. He's got that power sinker. His breaking ball was very good. The Angels have had some success against him bringing up his fastball. That's the thing against him. You try to lift that fastball, but when he gets a good feel for his slider and curveball, and he's down in the strike zone and he starts getting you to chase below the strike zone, he could be very effective. So my goal today is for the Angels hitters is to make sure they bring those fastballs in every pitch up in the middle part of the strike zone or the upper third of the strike zone, and that's when you're going to have success against him today.
Try to get the long ball going?
Yes. In this afternoon game, yes, long ball.
Lift and separate. That's what we're shooting for today here at Angel Stadium. We're stepping away for a moment. When we return, the Angels still have an outside chance of the postseason, but we're going to talk about the World Series when we return. The year will run out this starting 9 for Chris Woodward. Leota Taveras leading things off at center. Willie Calhoun will DH. Connor Falefa is at third base. Gallo in right. Solak in left. Odor at second. Tejeda the shortstop. Dietrich is at first, and Jeff Mathis doing the catching this afternoon as Dylan Bundy is on the bump, and as usual does not waste a whole lot of time. Neither does
I was going to say Tavares doesn't waste a whole lot of time either. He's up there hacking.
Yes, he is.
He's got good numbers on that first pitch as well.
No balls and a strike. Dylan 5-3. This is his 11th start. 3.12 ERA. Figure he'll get Sunday's start against the Dodgers to wrap up the regular season. So 12 overall starts, I would imagine.
Yeah, you're always going to want that start, and he's a competitor. That's a great competitive curveball. 73-mile-an-hour, 12-6 break on his curveball from Dylan Bundy.
Left, we just saw Trout in center field. He's right there. And Taylor Ward at right. Rendon, Simmons, Fletcher, and Walsh from third to first. Stassi behind the plate.
And Ward making his 19th start in the outfield this year. He has 0 errors so far. He's never played in the outfield before last season. He looks pretty comfortable out in right field. We saw some nice plays in left field as well. Taylor Ward. Said that one
base. Shohei Ohtani DHing. Justin Upton's in left. Taylor Ward is in right. Max Stassi behind the plate. And Simba himself batting 9th, leading the charge from that bottom spot, I should say, of the order. He'll, of course, play shortstop. Kyle Gibson's making his 11th start. 2-5 with a 5.18 ERA.
And my go-to is to have success against Gibson. The Angels have had some success against ERA over 5 in his career. Is launch that fastball in the lower part of the strikes, and he will throw a lot of two-seamers low, try to launch that, and good success versus his changeup today. He's been throwing that quite a bit, 20% of his pitches this season, changeups.
We mentioned how good a start he had his last go-around. That was his last start on the 16th at Houston. That was on the heels of the